I want to welcome you to this press conference. At the same time also the launch for the Teso Entertainment Awards at 2022. We had a break of about 2 years, and that was not our making. It was a natural calamity that affected the whole world. And it was not only in Teso or Uganda where these events were paused. All over the world there were no concerts. Ministry of Health here in Uganda, and that's one of them was no gatherings were allowed. And we know for sure in the process a lot of things got messed up. The economy was completely brought down, and up to now most companies are still struggling. And that's why at times you see we're supposed to be having more than these sponsors we have this year around. But all in all, the few that have managed to join us, they say yes, the economy is bad, but we want to be part of the event. And they have love for Teso Entertainment Awards and Teso Entertainment industry. For example, a person who is in charge, Tejo, is not actually even a Teso, but this is a person who says, okay, I'm from a different region, but I always try my best to support the music of Teso. And I think Tejo as a company deserves a hand clap for that. And also Bella Wine is not part of us. We know Bella Wine is also from a different region, but just for the sake of the love for Teso, Bella Wine also said no. I'm also going to support people with the little that we can also afford from Central Region. Once again, my name is Sam Edwinyu, the Chief Executive Officer for the awards, and I bring you greetings once again from all the members of the Teso Entertainment Awards, some of whom with us here, others are in different kind of assignments. And Teso Entertainment Awards is an annual event that we all know started way back in 2018, and the main purpose was to celebrate our home talent. We saw there was no one who was appreciating what you people are doing, and a few of us sat together and said, no, I think there's something that we're missing in the region. They say a kid at home, even though he or she has not performed very well at school, as a father, you need to keep encouraging that person. And at the end of the day, that person will perform better. But if a kid is not performing well and you don't give the encouragement that anyone needs to hear, then at the end of the day, the kid will sit down and assume he or she is the worst child in that family. So as a Teso Entertainment Awards committee, we sat and said, no, let's start something to appreciate the work you people are doing, appreciate different people in different kind of forms, talk about the comedians, this is all part of entertainment, people who are in dance, people who are doing singing, people who are doing a lot of things. And we said we need to appreciate and celebrate our home talent, and that's why from day go we have never thought of bringing any musician from another region to come and participate in this kind of final event. Reason being, we want that day to be ours, Capital One Teso. That is the main thing. After 2 years of difficult, after 2 years of lockdown, of course, we saw COVID affected artists, producers, and the promoters, comedians, and so many people, whereby we could not gather, and this took us again back to zero. But nevertheless, the God that we serve saw us through, and the country was opened up, and now we can now have this kind of concerts. For this year, 2022, we have designed the awards, a music kind of a tour event to restore hope where it has been lost, to develop artists' confidence, to create awareness of the reality of doing things in the new normal way, and positivity, and shape the attitudes of entertainers for the future. This year we chose the theme Back to the Roots Teso Music Tour because we desire to motivate entertainers to get back to work, but also engage them to use their talents to change the communities and the world around them. Remember, just like people in the media, even the people who are in the entertainment industry, the community believes in you. They believe whatever people sing on radio. When you sing about eradication of poverty or safe kind of living, you find people take it so serious. So that's why we have designed this year's event to move across the region. Our main focus was to actually go to schools, and we still have that program, to encourage the girl child. Remember, during COVID-19, a majority of our girls got pregnant, and most of them dropped out of school, and we believe we need to go to schools and encourage these girls. The few who manage to get back to school, we need to go and encourage them. And how we're going to encourage them is to go and support them with sanitary pads. We know for sure that a majority of our girls drop out of school, not because they want, it's because some of the small things like sanitary pads. You know, sanitary pads here in some places in Teso, to others is a luxury. To get a sanitary pad is just like, wow, I'll go something for Christmas. And that's the child we're targeting this year. We are going to start moving probably by next week. We'll be moving to schools, and our target is the rural schools, Lochalo. At least here in town, the parents are not all that badly off like the ones in the villages. So that means we'll be going to villages, to rural schools to support the girl child, to make sure at least they complete at this period of the education in primary. And our target is primary 7 for now. We believe the music is a powerful tool in shaping a humanity that needs pauses and also champion some sort of connectivity between the message it tries to carry and the people that needs to hear it. This fine balance is what we are chasing for this year 2022. Our journey started way back in 2018 with the intentions of bringing together artists, musicians to celebrate their efforts in advocating development through music. While we are disappointed to have not had the chance in the past 2 years due to COVID-19 that saw a number of entertainment events cancelled, we remain committed to advocating for the entertainment space with hope that someday all shall be well again. So this is the reason why the Teso Entertainment Awards 2022, we plan to put up a big event to celebrate the brave new future for entertainment industry in Teso sub-region, nearly a year or so after the government fully opened the economy and allowed even performing artists to get back to work. So like I said, we are going to be having a sanitary distribution by next week. We'll be hitting the road, and we're going to be partnering with TBS Radio. That's going to be having also some event that will also actually they will riding with along. And by doing this, we'll be keeping a girl child at school and at least complete a P7, which is very important. And we plan to tour the 10 districts of Teso this year, mainly the major towns in the districts. And our target this year, the young people between 15 years to 40 years. And also we are going to use online engagement to advocate end HIV, AIDS, prevalence among the young people, live performances of different entertainers to entertain revelers who had missed live entertainment shows for the past 2 years due to COVID-19, and also engagement over different media platforms for news and information. What we expect out of this year's tour, a strong unity among artists in Teso for the betterment of the entertainment industry in Teso. this is a major thing that we have also seen, which is lacking amongst our industry. There's a lot of division in the region, and they say when we're united, we'll always stand. Once we get divided, we all fall. This in Teso, it's just like you come into my home and don't even greet me. It makes no sense. But I want us to pick a leaf from what northern artists are doing. We saw Eddie Kenzo after here, I think supposed to go to Gulu or Arua, one of the two districts, I'm also sure. But he had gone with the same approach of excluding the artists from that region from being part of the report from that day. But those people boycotted, and they had their own reasons that were put straight. And I think due to pressure, we saw a new poster of Eddie Kenzo featuring artists of northern Uganda, and they do have their association, and that is a association that actually fought for them. So I encourage the artists in Teso to pick a leaf from that association in northern Uganda. Even as right now here, there's a new session that has been organized by the artists. I want to encourage and ask all the artists, not only artists, but if you know you are in the entertainment industry in Teso, kindly register with this session, and it will actually help you in terms of a bargain. Because as an individual, you cannot bargain, but if you bargain as a group, there's much power in it. So that's one thing that we want to champion this time around. And artists in Teso will be motivated to do music that positively shape the community or society. When you're doing music, do music that touches a person. Do music that impacts someone who's listening to Nafsi, listening to Sparrow UG, and many other artists. Don't be this kind of an artist who will go to the studio. By the time you get out, there's no meaning actually in your song. There's no even it can impact to the artist. And also we expect to increase the outreach of HIV/AIDS information and activities among the local communities, and more young people will be motivated to encouraged to stay in school and also work hard for their future. We also plan to have a blood donation drive during that time when we'll be moving from one district to another. So I need to get ourselves together for that. So basically, this is the first phase of this year's event, and will bring together all the artists that have actually committed to participate in this year's Entertainment Awards. At this point, we shall have opportunity to share about the Back to the Roots concert with partners explaining why we chose to create awareness of on HIV/AIDS and the impact we'll have and how it should be carried out. So the tours, like I said, are going to start next week. We'll be moving, supporting the girl child, and we also have a plan to plant trees. We have a donation of about 3,000 trees that we have in Kampala. We were just looking for transport to bring them back to bring them to Teso. And once we do that, we are going to be having also a tree plantation drive when we are moving. So the tours will be our opportunity to address a huge gathering of young people, very much, of course, passionate about our music. So this year's event, our mission is to reach out to a number of entertainment lovers, but also help us to contribute in rewarding, appreciating entertainers, to give them the deserved recognition in Teso sub-region. And the process of nominations and voting will be out by the first week of October, and we shall share with all of you in the different platforms on how to nominate and vote for your favorite artists in different categories. As a Teso Entertainment Awards, we pledge to have a very transparent, open, and not biased in any way in order to make this event a success. And We have been in this for a long time. We've learned our mistakes, and when you learn a mistake, then the next time you're going to correct yourself, and we have learned what we did wrong the previous years, and this time around we promise you we are going to make it so transparent. This year's categories, we are going to be having the best DJ, best song of the year, best hip hop or rap song. We also have the best male artist of the year, Teso, best comedian, best religious song, best traditional song, best breakthrough artist, best R&B song, best dancehall song, best video director, best duo or group. We also are going to be having the best innovator, Teso. Now, the best innovator is a new category we are bringing on board. COVID-19 opened us to different things, and in the process we realized our own people came up with the remedies on how to control COVID-19. So we felt they deserve to be recognized and appreciated for that. And that one is also going to be in our category this year. We also expect the best legendary artist of the year, best audio producer of the year, best female artist of the year, Teso, best reggae song of the year, among other categories. So all these categories are going to be unleashed to you in due course, and like I said, we're going to open up our platforms for nominations and voting on the first week of October. Before I forget, we are going to be having our event. The grand finale is going to be held on the 3rd of December 2022. Initially, we thought we were going to have it in November, but seems like there's a lot of jam-packed events that month, and we do not want to compete with anyone. This is not a competition, and we know Sorority for sure. We're too small to have very many shows at a go. So that's why the committee decided, let's push it now to December 3rd, 2022. And the venue for this year's event is going to be Tidy Park. This is the place where we're going to be hosting this year's event. I think I've talked enough. Why proceed again?
So much. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your concerns. As Teso Entertainment Awards committee and team, we are really very, very sorry for whatever happened that time. You know, when you're growing up and you're a baby, you first start with baby steps. We start by crawling, then we lift ourselves up before we tap 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we can start running. So we really apologize for the last 2019 show that happened. I want to answer randomly. Definitely, I know my colleagues here at the table will also take up and also contribute. For the case of prices, like we said, we started as babies. Yes, the first time we didn't have any price tag on it, but right now, and then 2019, we had a few, like best female, best male. There were a few people that got the prizes. But 2022, what we are trying to do is we are talking to the sponsors, the promoters, and anybody who is willing and able to support us in any way. We believe like by 3rd December, at least we want to appreciate every accolade. Yeah, we want to appreciate every accolade, but 2020, 2021, we of course were set back. So we are just starting afresh. So you need to be patient with us. But if we call upon you, like one of the artists was talking about us motivating you, we really want to do that. That is why my colleague Sam was talking about us joining that association. Through association, we can reach out to all of you. We can build a team that can go out and mobilize. And then we reach out to those same people. Because you as an artist also, you need a voice, you need a name, and you need to be seen. That is why we are starting with the distribution of pads, because we have different people that want to do that. And we will call upon you in each district that you come from to join us. Even if we're not able to give you any money at that time, but if you become part of us, you will sell. Because one thing we know, we are going to move with the media team. Definitely, you can also post and show whoever will want to support you to join your cause. So it helps you as an artist, and it also helps us as Teso Entertainment Awards. That is on the regional, the tour, district tours. The district tours, what some did not say and talk about was, we were talking about reaching to markets, where we want you to go and perform. We want to give you that platform. That is one way that we can also support you to go back to let the people know about what you've been up to, what you used to do, and what you're heading for. So those tour trips will involve you, and even the distribution of pads will also be, you will also be involved in them. And
or the finale, we're going to work on it, and just like I think someone asked for a VIP seat, we promise we're going to give you a front seat where you will be, but it will be upon you, because there are people.
Yes, I've heard we are going to sit in front.
Yes, there are people who at times don't want to be in front. There are people who at times prefer being behind. So I think that's why we'll have to agree as well. Where is the best? Because one more thing when they're at the venue, and we're going to sit facing the side. So at that point in time of the day, so I think this square is best for us. At about corner that you need I don't know. Yes. So we are going to look at that, the treatment, but the issue that she raised on the issue of people coming with 10 persons and you claim I'm a musician. Me myself, I might not be knowing all the musicians in Teso. Maybe I just know you just on radio and it could just period. But physically, I don't know you. Now there are people who come, and we gave very good instruction that day, that when you're coming, at least come with one person. But people would come, 10 of them. Honestly, it is complicated. And so, and of which the people you find there at times might not be us. We also give them instruction that each artist is going to enter with one person. I remember that day, I think Nafsi called me. I think that people even I picked from there. I said, no, this is an artist. Let's go. And I think it's good. And also, to avoid that, let's come quite early.
no, we are going to give them tags. We're going to give them tags. No, we're going to.
Yes.
No, we're going to give them.
Maybe give them the plus one.
Yes.
Maybe a manager or plus one. Yeah.
It is fine. We are going to work on that, and we'll make sure we give you at least something that can identify you as an artist when you are reached at.
Your achievement so far. I know how much artists, what they go through to record a song, and that song qualifies to go and play, have an airplay on radio. It's not easy. So if you get an accolade, I would really encourage you to keep it doing it. The power of the voice that you have to sing until you are nominated and you win your award. I wouldn't love the situations and the current hardship to think that you want to sell your birthright. You don't appear like this people over and sell the birthright to eat food. Anyway, I just wanted to echo that to you, but there are some few things also I wanted to talk about. TBS is coming in as a partner, and we pledge to that we're going to give you all the publicity you need in around Teso, and we're going to give the artists the airplay for whatever song you have, so that the nominations are easy and listen to your song. And if possible, if the list is out, we can even give it to TBS, so that TBS can, after the song, we can mention and say, the other gets good. That is Viper's Tesomada. His song has been nominated in his kind of categories, so that the votes and the accolade that will be winning there is a giant. Yes. And Tia, I want to appreciate you. It's a great initiative to promote artists, to promote talent. Let me bring it that way, because we're going to have comedians, I'm sure. I hope we're also going to have artists in terms of stylish people who make styles and designers. I mean, so if you're going to have all those kind of categories, so you're promoting the entire talent in Teso, and the talent have taken people far. There are so many people who have gone worlds, all the nations because of talent. Back in the days, we used to be pushed to school to go and study, so that you go out. These days, you may only do a talent and you can move all countries around. I've seen Salvador. Salvador is an educationist, but his education did not take him far. But the talent he's having has taken him on. So for you artists, you have what they call a treasure. We call it a treasure. Your talent is a treasure. It can take you wherever you want to be. And there is an accelerator. They are creating for your platform. I was hearing many of you saying one day